So 2 months ago, guys, I made a video talking about how I believed the laddering on Pokemon Showdown was kind of useless due to all sorts of reasoning coming down to, tournament play and whatnot, and that tournaments was the way to really get your name out there if you want to, have people respect your skill level. But now, as I've been getting into different formats, particularly back into Generation 6, I'm gonna have to backpedal slightly, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. But regardless, yeah, I've come to appreciate Pokemon Showdown Ladder a little bit more. Not anything too crazy, but I do respect Ladder to a certain degree now, just because of the fact that I've been getting into Auras and the fact that, like, it's an old gen. So realistically, I need to be playing games of an old meta game because it's not being actively played compared to the current generation, which is Generation 9. So I've come down to the conclusion that, yeah, ladder is actually good for practicing for older generations, particularly for things like ADV or Auras or SM, for example. And I've come to appreciate it because it's the way I've gotten back into Auras OU. And to be fair, I hadn't played Auras OU since 2016. Like, 2016, we can say is 9 years ago now. Do you know how crazy that is? The fact that I can get back into playing a meta game I haven't played in nearly 10 years, and I feel like I've gotten better at it just from playing tiers. And to be fair, I've been playing a lot of meme teams in Auras. As you can see by this replay, I'm showing a replay of my Trick Room team, which I think I went over this game in the Trick Room video. But like, I get to use teams like this, I get to have fun at the game, and to be fair, that's the number one thing about Pokemon. Have fun first of all. That's the most important thing. If I wasn't having fun with this game, I wouldn't play it, obviously. But yeah, if you're having fun with it while also getting better at the game, that's the best possible thing. And I feel like I was missing that for quite a while of me playing this game, particularly throughout Generation 9. Like, I was having fun with Monotype, obviously, that's why I continue to play it. But after a certain while, it just kind of got long, and then you get into the community a bit more, you deal with certain users, and you go through other things that isn't necessarily playing with the game, like the logistic side of things, and you're just like, well, that just kind of ruins like my fun with the game, and like doesn't make me actually want to try and improve at the game, for example, or try like to branch out. Like, I feel like the moment I stopped, one trick in Monotype, I feel like everything just started getting a bit better for me in terms of playing competitive Pokemon. We had, I got into 35 pokes, I got back into Auras. Like, it was all just very fun, like just trying to play like more meta games and stuff. And I also made a video discussing the fact that if you want to get better at competitive Pokemon, play more tiers. Also will be linked down below. But I've made a lot of videos discussing my perspective when it comes to playing this game, which, how can you yap so much about competitive Pokemon? Is there really that much to yap about? And the answer is yes. There's a lot of stuff that I can talk about. There's a lot of advice I can give to people that want to get better at the game, or people that feel like they don't really have much else to say regarding the game. But yeah, like I just realized that playing a lot of ladder, particularly Auras ladder, even ADV ladder, which I'm necessarily not having the greatest fun with. I guess that legitimately might just be a skill issue when it comes to ADV versus Auras. Like, I'm way better at Auras than what do you call it, ADV. But even that, like, I was climbing a little bit, having fun using my own teams, and like ladder gives you the opportunity to innovate a little bit. Like, I'm not gonna say Trick Room in Auras is innovating anything. It's literally because I feel like it matches well into the ladder, and if I want to climb to the higher position in the ladder, Trick Room actually has a decent matchup into a lot of the stuff that's being run on Auras ladder. But let's say I actually built a proper team. I do have a Mega Metagross team that I'm going to make a video on as well, which is somewhat similar to this team, because this is legit just a sample team that people are using on an Auras ladder. But my team is pretty similar to the one that you see in this replay. I just have a Garchomp over Rotom Wash, and I think I have Volk over, I was going to say Volk over Volk, but they both have the same name, Volcarona to Volcanion. So it's a pretty similar team. But like, even using a team like this, I'm just like, well, yeah, I've been able to climb a lot more and like just have a lot going well for me in terms of the Auras ladder. But yeah, is there anything else I need to say necessarily about any of this stuff? Not really, no. It's just me coming to a realization that ladder actually isn't too bad to play for old gens, for example, or even I don't know why they always refresh the page. Like I have the pages ready, and then Opera just wants to like make me refresh it again. So like I don't even know at this point, innit? But yeah, that's all I have to say really. Oh, before I do go though, make sure to vote in my what do you call it, poll that I have going on my community page here, because you know, I want to make another part 3 fake mons video. A lot of you guys have been enjoying that. We're climbing, the kingdom is growing on a daily basis. This is what we like to see going into 2025. So either way, yeah, vote in this, see what you guys want to do. I was gonna make a fusions video, and then I saw the poll and I was like, well, you guys want the Uranium Infinity Insurgent stuff, you guys want to see the Pokemon Clover, and I'm just like, guys, I was actually looking into the fusions, because some people wanted me to look into the fusions metagame as well, which is very fun. I can't lie, some of these fusions are going kind of insane and I would love to cover them, but you know, the people, you know, this is a democracy, we vote here in the kingdom, and if you guys want to see end up seeing Uranium Infinity Insurgents or Pokemon Clover, I can't really deny the people what they want to see. So if you guys want to see something more than the others, like Infinite Fusion or even Insurgents and Infinity, just make sure to vote. Whoever has the highest votes by Tuesday, I'm gonna make the video, and then, you know, it will be out on Wednesday. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for all the support recently. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video that you have here today. Let me know if you kind of agree or disagree with what I was saying in this video. But yeah, it might seem like backpedaling if you saw the previous video, but at the same time, I feel like this has been a good experience for me, particularly getting a bit better at Auras, for example, because I get to use and test so many different teams, and you know, I get to improve my play at the same time. So yeah, that's all I have to say regarding all of this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.